Let's go! All right, so just a little quick intro here. We hit another sales record. So January was the biggest one. April has now been the even bigger one. All right, so a little bit of backstory. Matt, the first Matt, not the one sitting in the middle, but first Matt back there.
I am the first Matt.
No, you're not.
What's up?
His name's Michael.
Wait, he's the third Matt. I'm the second.
Name is Michael.
I'm the second Matt. He's the third Matt.
So this is a celebration for the sales team. Even though Matt Hurst is not on the sales team yet, he technically did sign off on being part of it, and so the slow training has already begun. So even if he's just a pinky toe into the sales team, we're gonna celebrate with him.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. Individually, we had a lot of deals from a volume perspective that increased. We also had deal sizes increase. We closed a $35,000 client. We closed a $22,500 client. A lot of different 5Ks in between sprinkled is there as well. And so I think like the volume was like over 20, maybe even close to 30 clients as well. And like there's even a chance that some are actually starting to come in here this last day of April 30th that could still close. And so Matt just had one, and we're like, save it for next month because we want to make sure that we can maintain something like this, but we probably won't be at that level for quite a while. But May is probably going to be good too. So that's probably the reason as to why it changed. But it's all based off of our content too. And things like people are seeing our videos they're telling us about, people are reading our blog posts, and we can track pretty much mostly all of it, but some of the things we can't track as easily. And that's one of the reasons why the sales cycle is also very, very short sometimes. That people come through and in a matter of a couple days, they're ready to go and sign up because they've already been exposed to our content, they gotten value from it, they learn from it, and that's why the investment in content, whether it's written, audio, video, makes more and more sense the bigger our snowball gets. So I think this is going to be a very, very strong year for us, and a lot of good things happening and investments that we're making again to kind of keep that momentum going too.
No, I think on the sales side too, I've only been in here for about 2 months. We've already implemented a lot of new systems within the actual sales team that I think have really helped us out, figure out what we need to improve on, things that we're all on the same, make sure we're all on the same page. So at least we're being consistent. Selling the same way, so that consistency is there, and we kind of set up our account managers for success too, which I think is gonna help with retention, which is also really, really important. Yeah, you guys think that too?
Yeah.
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 So are you nervous about, not nervous, but about, do you think we're gonna be continuing this upward trend of selling more next month? Because that's...
I don't think we're gonna sell more next month. I think that we'll hit 100K again. Just because I have 60K that's verbally agreed already.
Daddy.
But
pipeline.
Yeah. But no, my thing is using this cushion that we got now to even get out of sales faster, which is awesome. And then I'm gonna come in and just help with Richard, just making sure that you guys got all the resources you need, everything that's things that we can change and do better, even more so than now. Especially help Austin on the bigger deals. And then figure out how do we move Austin, well, how do we get everybody in addition to Austin just again selling the same way, so that the hand holding doesn't need to be that frequent, so that Austin can close as much as he can, in the world of lead tickets. That would be my only concern, because I don't want to have any excuses, so to say, about oh well, I'm helping, blah blah blah. And I'm
Sure.
well, don't get your take your eye off the ball. That's priority number one. And so if we have to delay training for that, then we have to delay training. That's just how it's got to be.
Richard, as far as the sales systems that we've been putting in place, do you think that they've really benefited? We've hit our highest selling month this month, so you think that has something to do with it at all?
Pure luck.
The sales system.
Coincidence and anomaly.
How much do they have an impact?
It's hard to say. The sales systems allow us to communicate in a way that we haven't before, been able to communicate at a major scale. And I think really what's enabled us to do is be able to work as a team. So the ability for like these large deals to have Austin and Jonathan and Matt, all of you kind of work as a team on different deals at the same time, and eventually Hurst will get in the systems. What are you doing here? Just kidding.
These calendar invites show up on my calendar, and I say yes.
But no, I mean, I think this is all. It's all teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah.
And systems just help the team.
I agree. I agree with that.
So far.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. 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 150.
Yes, one's just limited.
150.
I don't know how you keep doing it, Jonathan, but keep it up. really, all of you guys.
Right.
It's really incredible.
150.
So as far as like talking to you, Jonathan, and then like Austin being the director, what do you guys find are like the attributes like of a successful salesperson?
All of it.
I think foundationally it's the technical knowledge first, which is why like being an account manager gives you an unfair advantage. Being likable, being personable. The less amount of hand movements you can use when you explain things, the better.
Damn, disagree. The more hand movements. Disagree. Oh, this guy literally is like all handsy. He's so handsy.
Yeah, but like when you go, you're
When
like.
you see you in like a call pod, you're like,
Yeah, Austin in a call pod is just measuring.
But you're also having like a seizure at the same
No,
time.
I'm like spinning some tables, dude. Like some dictates.
So the technical knowledge first, the likability, the personability is really important. So like being natural, being outgoing too. Just to boil it down, that is great. But then also maybe having the curiosity and the willingness to want to like make progress and do better yourself, because that kind of speeds up your own learning. So you're not relying on somebody else to tell you what to do every single time. You'll kind of learn and adapt yourself as you go along, because you won't be successful.
Well, like hating, I think being competitive and hating to lose is very important too. I mean, like a lot of, and well, ability to like take cues as well, like ask the right questions, which I think feeds into like the technical knowledge and all those things too. But having that competitive sense of nature is important. I think we all have.
Entrees, yeah.
but you must push through.
The situational awareness too. But you can read people even if you're just on the phone and know, well, how aggressive should you be, how laid back should you be, yeah, those kind of things too. Yeah.
Well, it's like taking cues. I think the biggest thing is like knowing how to frame things so that like you control the conversation is super important.
Yeah.
And then like asking, I think everything is about like whatever. Remember I told you yesterday about like ask their goal. Like, is it this or this? Like, obviously we want both, but if we had to prioritize and pick one, if you can do that, frame everything back toward that, I think anyone can be good at sales.
So when we hit 100K, we all got matching Nike off-white shoes, these like limited edition ones. And so now, since half the people of the 4 people who got those shoes are like they never wear them, we thought it might not make sense to get another pair of shoes. So we're at Fashion Island in Newport Beach, hunting for the next gift for that's not how you pronounce it. And that's what we're doing.
Style, like one page, it might not be the best fit because we are focused more on the holistic kind of hybrid approach of traffic and anything to go with it. So what I
Austin.
So this is our CEO.
Thank you, sir.
This is Richard. Thank you. This is the other Matt.
Thank you.
So this is the end of our little 150K celebration. We all got hooked up with Louis Vuitton wallets as a little thank you to the sales team for the amazing work that they've done and everything. And we can't wait to break this record. And you know, I'm targeting maybe Q4, but who knows? Could be next month at the rate we're going.
We're at Panera Bread. Design team meeting starts with. That's right, bagels.